Hello, Internet peoples. Welcome to This Week at Vorshlag, January 20th, 2024. Let's do a quick walk around the shop. Let's go this way. We finally got all the stairs painted and safety handrails going up. And it makes a big difference going up and down these stairs. We have our photo studio up here and a bunch of part storage. Everything you can see is yours. Simba. All right, this is Trigger, our 2015 Mustang LS Swap test mule, which we finally got up and going middle of last season, 2023. Had some early teething pains. I just did a big write-up on our forum and our blog about all the early issues we had with batteries, with Holley EFI, with all manner of things, and especially oil pressure. And I dive into that deeply. Let's take a look under the hood. All right, what we have is 7.4 liters of HPR built LS pushrod glory. 620 to the wheels on 93 pump gas, so very low compression. It's got a massive power band from 3 to 8,000, and it can do that all day long. It's been super reliable once we got this ARE external dry sump 4-stage pump that actually makes enough pressure. This 3-gallon tank we've run with as many as 16 liters of oil in it, but the issue we were having was an LS7 based oil pan and long left-handers. Again, you can read more about that on our forum. This massive 9 Lives Racing dual element carbon rear wing is 8 square feet, which was the limit of cam class. We had this 10 inches above the roof line at one point, and we slowly lowered it down and moved the wing forward because we had too much rear downforce. And the further back you go and the higher up you go, the more downforce and clean air you get. So we reduced that. We have a big front splitter, which I'll show here. And yeah, we've had some good luck with this in Apex, SCCA, and even NASA. We have moved to a Haltech EFI, which is over in the glove box. And that let us use this AIM MXG digital dash. And I'll show you the startup sequence that the guys at Rapscallion made for us. Very nice. We really like this unit. It gives us a lot of warnings and pop-ups. There's LEDs on the left and the right and the top. And we have a very useful function they added, traction control, which makes this car a lot easier to drive on 200 treadwear tires. We really enjoyed running these Apex forged 18x12 wheels and this 315/30/18 Yokohama AO52 tires. We have a fresh set of these for 200 treadwear competition within SCCA time trial and SCCA solo, but we're also going to be running some big boy Hoosiers. This 345 35 R18 A7 and a 335 front. We have new bodywork coming that should be here next week. So these fenders and this nose have come off, and new carbon fiber Anderson composite fenders for the front, extended fenders for the rear, and our 2018 nose are going back on. So exciting stuff. We'll run the Hoosiers at certain events. This is our 2024 S650 chassis Mustang, Dark Horse. I can't believe I bought a $67,000 Mustang, but we did, and it's pretty amazing. It's basically has all the coolers and the transmission, the Tremec 6-speed, and the gigantic brakes from the outgoing Shelby GT350, the new Gen 4 Coyote, 500 horsepower engine, made 440 to the wheels. And we've run 3 dedicated track tests and 1 time trial in it. The brakes are the most impressive thing on this car. They're just absolutely massive 6-piston, 15.4-inch front brakes, and a 14-inch diameter 4-piston rear Brembo. They work really well. We really like these Apex 1911 wheels, both front and back. Now, sharp-eyed viewers will notice this has got a lot of negative camber in the front. This is from both having camber plates, Vorshlag camber plates up top, as well as MCS remote triples. So we're anxious to get back on track for track test number 4 with the MCS 3-way coilovers. And that's what we have, 200 treadwear Yokohama AL52s, 295/35/19s. So we'll be testing those soon with the MCS triples. In the last year, we've actually added some new equipment, a new manual engine lathe with a auto feed and a DRO. We added this larger mitering bandsaw, which we use to cut exhaust systems and fabricated parts. This is a new addition we got early last year. We really love it. STV CNC 4x8 CNC plasma table. We can cut full sheets on here, and we've been making some bigger items and in higher quantities. In our CNC room, we've added another air conditioner heater. This is our 4-axis CNC mill, Microdynamics 50V. We do a lot of big, heavy cutting in here. Cut a lot of steel in this machine. These are bearing holders for an E30, which we use in multiple camber plates. Our 30V 3-axis mill, we use this for cutting aluminum. We'll make camber plates with this. Yeah, this is the first operation, cutting a set of E36, E90 camber plates. Yeah, these are top rings for a 6-chin Camaro camber plate. It's a big old honking thing. It's about as much work as making a camber plate, but we need that for that particular model. This is our lead well T6 CNC lathe. We have just cut these blanks out of 5.5-inch aluminum. And the first operation, we're cutting the first side of F80 BMW M234 and non-M series OEM purchase. A lot of the finish work has been going down. These boxed in windows, a lot of window trim. A lot of trim around doors, painting of doors, those kind of things. Those little details were really bugging me. You know, we've got good lighting, we've got our air purification system, and good HVAC. That's a new unit there too. So that's it, quick walk around the shop. 2023 was kind of crazy for us here, fighting with this thing, but we really kind of made some big breakthroughs in like September of 23, and all the events we had in October, November, December were pretty amazing. Excited about what we can do in 2024, especially with some new tire options for different series, so that's something to look forward to. We also did a lot of different testing last year with ABS systems. I think we did 3 dedicated ABS tests on this. We had some ABS tests on our C6 Corvette that has since sold, so look forward to more of that this next year. Check out the ABS Swaps and Hacks Facebook group. We share some information there. We also have a group about E-Pass, or electric power assisted steering, which we're going to be putting on some other cars in the shop this next year. So yeah, that's exciting new technology. We want to use some more ABS and some other high-tech stuff in some of the older cars, the 90s cars we've got. I'm not going to show those. There's a 3rd-gen Camaro in the shop. There's a Fox Mustang outside. Some of those things we want to put on those cars too. We're still short-handed. I still need a fabricator, a shop mechanic, a technician, and a CNC operator. So look at our website, Vorshlag.com. Look at the jobs, drop down, you can see all the job entries we have there. Come join this craziness. It's a lot of fun to work here. We pay well. We don't do crazy overtime and thrashes like that. We work 8 to 5 Monday through Friday, real easy. So if you want to join us, work in motorsports, come on, give me a resume. I'm ready. All right, so hopefully my new wireless mic setup worked. I got a new camera stand, some lights, some other things to try to make more of these videos in a little bit higher quality. So we'll see how that works out. And if so, we'll do some short, quick videos in 2024. Thanks for tuning in.